thing. And of course, I need to tell you that song is written with the utmost respect and love for Fred Eaglesmith. Because if it wasn't for Fred, I wouldn't be here. Wouldn't be anywhere. So down in Texas, a lot of the, we call them hat acts, which is pretty funny coming from me, but different kind of hats. They got this kind of new country, Texas red dirt country, that's, some of it's sort of like Nashville without the sequins, and they throw in a couple of things about, like, you know, getting a dent or something in their car, and pass for edgy. But they're all getting these car commercials, you know, for the last, I don't know, 7, 8 years. They got a song and they're singing and they're selling shiny new trucks and stuff. But I was sitting going, boy, the economy is really in a crapper. And people probably don't want to see commercials about things they can't afford anyway. And they probably don't want to see a commercial about beat up old used truck that they could afford. But maybe if the song is really upbeat and positive about buying a new vehicle, it might make them feel a little better and then connect and they'd run and buy the truck. So I wrote a commercial for used trucks for the new economy. It's not new anymore. The old economy, that's for sure. Anyway, nobody called yet. Can't believe it. Did you see it ripping down a dirt road? Alright, broke down on the side of a dirt road. This old truck is broken down. Headed for a junkyard on the edge of town. Valves were leaking, springs were creaking. But you jumped in and you turned it around. So I'm flying down the freeway to the future with you. The wreckage of my past and my rear view. New paint, new tires, new plugs, new wires. Yeah, you got this old truck just a running like new. Just a running like new, baby. Weary from the miles and the stop and go. Oregon, Oklahoma, Ontario. Wrecks and potholes, tickets and pay tolls. But when you crank me up, I'm like a GTO. So I'm flying down the freeway to the future with you. The wreckage of my past and my rear view. New paint, new tires, new plugs, new wires. Yeah, you got this old truck just a running like new. Just a running like new, baby. So climb on in, get ready to glide. This old life's just one joyride. Picture your fiddle here, the tow truck. In the video, the tow truck driver jumps out and plays a fiddle solo and hooks me up, charges me $350. No need for speed, we're right on time. Listen to the radio, rhythm and rhyme. We'll have some positive traction for some smooth action. Ain't no hill or ridge line we won't climb. Cause I'm flying down the freeway to the future with you. The wreckage of my past and my rear view. New paint, new tires, new plugs, new wires. Yeah, you got this old truck just a running like new. Just a running like new, baby. I'm just a running like new. And feel not so bad about it. And maybe give our president another 4 years. George's for that, so you can keep blaming it on 43. We're not going there, though. So, raise your hand if you've ever heard this next Fred song. Oh, that doesn't make much sense, does it? So, Steve Shaw, or Gary, or the other Steve, somebody gave me a bunch of CDs. No, somebody else. Anyway, gave me some CDs of Fred shows, and there was one from back with Willie and Hank and Ralph from Wisconsin, someplace on one side, and Virginia, West Virginia on the other, and South Carolina, and I think called Jazz Center. Anyway, this song was on it, and I thought it was really cool, and I'd never heard of it or heard it or anything. And at the Texas Weekend one year, I asked Fred about it. He goes, you know, Willie, Ralph, and I, we played that song about 15 times. Every time we played it, it just sucked. He goes, and then we played it this one time, and it came out just right, and it just so happened they were recording it on the board. It came out good. I said, well, I got a bootleg of it. He goes, can I get one? I said, no. Well, how could you tell the way that she's talking? You swear it's the air, that's what she walks on. You worship the ground beneath her feet. Now you're the lost one. Well, she's nobody's friend, and don't you forget it. You take up with her, and you're gonna regret it. 'Cause the heartaches begin when she moves in. She's nobody's friend. Well, she's got no style, she'll just pretend it. And then after a while, then she just up and end it. It's all just a joke, your heart will be broke, there'll be no way to mend it. Well, I was there one time when I thought she was mine, but it wasn't true. I was just a fool. Well, you're driving around, you go out past her place, and you just can't believe that there's someone in your space. That's when the heartaches begin all over again. 'Cause she's nobody's friend. Oh, she's nobody's friend. She's nobody's friend. She sure ain't your friend. Of course, I should have just played a verse and let everybody imagine Willie's mandolin solo in the middle. I don't know about you, but I imagine Willie mandolin solos in every song I hear. Oh yeah! A couple of you heard this last night probably. This is tuning. I told you what would happen in the rain. Have y'all seen this? You know what a Peterson tuner is? It's a $280 pedal that goes on a board, stroke tuner. Or $1.99 an iPhone. Seriously, same exact technology. Hold her up. What does it say? Flat or sharp? I can't tell from here. That's not a F. I want my $1.99 back. This is bullshit. I'll blame the government. You know, matter of fact, I was on my phone when a chemtrail came by the other day, and I probably did that. Here's a little Tex-Mexy thing about an anatomically correct canine. business I'd rather not mention. Getting involved with a woman was not my intention. But then she'd come along just out walking her dog. I loved her before I admit her. Sometimes intentions can change, sometimes not for the better. Well, the dog didn't like me, I guess he knew where I was heading. He bit my hand when he carried the rings at our wedding. Mariachis played and we sang and we swayed, but it's true when they say love is blind. Cause she was gone in a month and she only left one thing behind. And now I got a Mexican dog, I can't say his name, he don't come when I call. When he's not fighting me, he's licking his balls, and I hate him right down to his fur. But all I got left to her is this Mexican dog. Well, I thought it might help, so I bought him a toy at the store. Oh, he was so damn happy, he left something for me on my floor. I kick him out every night, but by the dawn's early light, he was back sporting some brand new smell. I'd send him back where he come from, but I don't have directions to hell. Now, I got a Mexican dog, I can't say his name, he won't come when I call. When he's not fighting me, he's licking his balls, and I hate him right down to his fur. But all I got left to hurt is this Mexican dog. And I got this new girlfriend. She's always telling me what to do. And to top it all off, she said she thought that little bastard was cute. So I said, hang on to his leash and wait right here for me. He'll show you some tricks that he knows. And I know it was wrong, but I showed her a trick of my own. She's got a Mexican dog, she can't say his name, he don't come when she calls. When he's not fighting her, he's licking his balls. But we're even far as I'm concerned, cause now that little bugger is hers, that Mexican dog. Thank you, everybody loves Mexican dog. And also I play in a band called Two Good Dogs with 2 O's, because the URL 2, originally duo, was taken. And I said, well, we're too good anyway for this. So. And that's our theme. Huh. I can't read. Well, I know what I wanted to do. My biological clock is broken. I love these phones. This is probably like crack. Technology crack. We're in good shape. I'm so addicted to that thing. So a few years ago, you might have heard me play this last time. I was here in '07. Anybody remember? Oh yeah, I know people remember. In fact, I know a bunch of you were bugging Ray to have me come back again over and over. And the reason I know it is because somebody found some of his negotiating notes that he was willing to have me back, but the people who kept bugging him had to cut deals with him because he is an attorney. First of all, on the paper, I only got a few of them, but gives you the idea. George Wolfe. There he is. He agreed to come up here and shovel the snow off of Ray's roof for the next 5 years. And Marlene, next to George there, Ray can use her house down on Merritt anytime he wants down in Florida. Steve Shaw, of course, is giving him a copy of a bootleg of every single show played by anyone at the Tin Angel in Philadelphia. And my good buddy Pokey Carroll has agreed to come here in perpetuity and sketch all the artists. And he's also agreed to never ever contact dance with Washboard Hank on stage ever again, anywhere in the state of Vermont. And of course our good friend Mr. Scum, George Douglas, who's not here, that was the agreement he made. So, you know, every cloud has a silver lining. Now, where were we? Oh, yeah. So a few years ago, I got an email from another songwriter in Texas, and sent a bunch of us, and he said, actually it was her, she said, check out this video, it's hilarious. And then a friend of mine said, you need to write a song about this person. And what it was, you know Ellen DeGeneres? She's got a TV show. Someone called up the show at night and said, my name's Gladys, and I'm 88, and I live in Austin, and there's a damn spiky plant on the set behind Ellen's head that bugs me, and y'all need to move it. So they moved the plant, and then they called her back, and she was so funny. Ellen was rolling on the floor, saying, I'd like to call you back, because she was also, you know, corny homespun humor about, I used to travel, visit all my grandkids, but now I can't even get on the plane because they keep taking my flask. Because, you know, I love the baby Jesus, but I like to drink some, you know. All this. So she said, could you come back on sometime? She said, oh, anytime, honey. And they sent the camera crew down to Austin to the address she gave, and it was a vacant lot. And then this guy called up, and he said, hi, I'm so-and-so, and I do these voices on radio ads for Rudy's Barbecue and Whataburger and such, and I sure got you good. But I had already written the song, because somebody said somebody needs to write a song. So this is about the imaginary woman that was a real guy.